Hey everyone, it's Lisa Grace. How are you? Happy New Year, everybody. How have you been? It's been a while. I haven't recorded a roundup in a while, so welcome to the Education Roundup Middle East. I hope you're all doing well. 2023, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Last term, I think I stopped recording about November time because I got really busy. And then, apart from getting really busy, I wasn't well for, I guess, the majority of the end of November, right? So I wasn't well for a little while during November. I got really bad flu. My whole house got it. And it was right off the back of STEM MENA. By the way, were you at STEM MENA? Oh my God, it was such a good conference. It was such a good event. So much to talk about. I'm going to get into the headlines for this week. But before I get into the headlines, I want to thank the sponsor, schoolfinder.ae. So schoolfinder.ae, massive thank you for sponsoring the Education Roundup. How's your new year? How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? I'm asking that. So get in the comments, drop them in the comments below. How are you doing? I will be in the comments to respond to all of your greetings and your highs and hellos. I love to chat. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for subscribing to the newsletter. I'm very grateful. Over 3,000 subscribers on the Roundup, and it's growing every week. It's getting more and more. So I'm really excited and really pleased for that. Right. We got lots to go into today. I want to keep the Roundup nice and succinct. Don't want to make it too long, you know what I mean? You want the roundup to be nice and succinct so that everybody can get in, watch it, and get on with their day. Just get the headlines. Where are you watching from? Put that in the comments. This is a simulated live broadcast, so it's not actually live as it used to be, because I found that the time when I wanted to do it clashed with my kids being home from school, and so I had to simulate the live. So I'm going to be in the comments chit-chatting with you while you're watching this. So thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, where do I begin with these headlines? First one comes from The Independent out of the UK. England, what is wrong with you? Check this out. Rishi Sunak, the new Prime Minister, wants to make maths compulsory for pupils until the age of 18. I was reading this article in The Independent and just shaking my head. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to really get, people's numeracy skills up. He's trying to help, but you're building on a weak foundation. You have to build on a strong foundation. If you want people to be good at math, then you have to start when they're young. You have to get the primary and early years going first. So I know that this is supposed to be another buzzy headline, but really, it's not even coming into effect until after the next general election, which they might not win. I mean, we're taking it for granted that Conservative will win again in the UK. They might not, who knows? But whether they win or they don't win, I don't think this is a great move. I don't know what you think, but drop it in the comments. If you told me I had to do maths until I'm 18, some form of maths until I'm 18, I wouldn't be mad at it, because maths is such a useful skill to have. However, do I think that this is what's needed at this time? No, not really. I don't think so. So let's hear what you think. Right, the next one. The next headline, because I'm going through them fast because I want to see what you think. I want to see what you have in the comment section for me, because really sometimes some of these things you don't even know where they're coming from. They just come at you, right? Check that out. Have you seen the buzz online about ChatGPT? Have you? I've been chatting back and forth with some of my favorite people on LinkedIn about this. And just as I thought education was going to like start sorting themselves out, guess what they've done? They've gone and banned it in New York schools. So students and teachers are banned. Now, banning, is that the solution? Is that what we want to be doing, guys? Do we want to ban it, or do we want to find a way to utilize it? I understand that there are risks. I get it. But do we want to outright ban the thing? What can ChatGPT be used for in education that would help it to move forward? Put the comments in the comment section, because I think that instead of banning it, we should find ways of utilizing it. Because whether we want to believe it or not, our students are going to encounter it. You ban it at school, but you can't ban it at home. So they're going to have access to it at home. So then what? Let me hear your comments. All right. The final headline that I want to go through is this one. UAE schools, this is from the National. UAE schools are recruiting hundreds of teachers, and they have quotes in there from Talim and other school groups and GEMS, etc. Hundreds of teachers. Now, it's not new. You know, the UAE education market is a growing one. And so with a growing market, you're going to need teachers. But my question is, where are they getting them from? Where are these teachers coming from? There's been talk of shortages everywhere. And so if they are recruiting hundreds and they've only quoted like 2 groups, where are the rest of the groups getting the teachers from? They've got fairs in London, fairs in Dubai. Where are these teachers coming from? Especially because all the schools all have the same requirements. They all want the same types of teachers. So it's about kind of thinking through how we grow our own. How do we develop local talent? How do we make sure that we don't have to go where there is already a shortage to try and recruit from those areas? What are your thoughts? Sound off, you know where, below. All right. So those were the headlines. What do you think of them? I'm going to put them in the newsletter for this week, and you tell me what you think about them, what your thoughts are. And ready? Upcoming events. We've got the big one on the agenda. The Middle East School Leadership Conference takes place in Dubai on the 22nd and 23rd at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Sheikh Zayed Road. And you can find out more at schoolleadersme.com. I'm going to put that in the comment section, kind of go above the, the banner a little bit in the comment section. So please get ready for that. Hundreds of school leaders coming together to talk, to network, to grow. ChatGPT cannot replace events. That's my thing. ChatGPT cannot replace live in-person events. So we're going to get together and talk it out. And the Teach Middle East podcast, my recent guest was Miss Ashley Green, and we looked at well-being tips for teachers. So go check out the podcast. It's on all major podcast networks. So go check that out. I'm excited. I think I've kept this roundup less than 10 minutes. But I want to get into the chat with you. I want to get into the comments with you. So please, if you've missed anything on the roundup, it will be in your newsletter on Sunday, in your inboxes, right here on LinkedIn. If you're watching this on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere else, go over, join me on LinkedIn, sign up to the Education Roundup Middle East. It's weekly, as many weeks as I can get to do it. I have to be honest. I'm now saying it's not going to be as the broadcast itself won't maybe not be weekly because it depends on what's going on, but the newsletter will be weekly. So the written newsletter will be weekly. Thank you guys for being here, for checking out the Education Roundup another week. If you are on Twitter, you can connect with me at Lisa Grace. So I'm Lisa Grace Wilson. You can connect with me at Lisa Grace on Twitter and everywhere else. Welcome to 2023, guys. I always end these broadcasts with a little bit of self-care, a little bit of, personal development. This year, you see these glasses, guys? These glasses are actually real. These are my second pair. I had such a problem at the end of last year with screens because I had excessively used the screen. Like I was on the screen so much that my eyes just quit on me. They literally quit on me. There's just no other way of putting it. So I had to go out and get these fancy schmancy spectacles. How do they look? You like? And so my thing now is to really work on reducing my screen time and taking better care of myself. And that is why this broadcast is not actually live. It's like simulating live, because I have to put it in the day where I can do it and I can do it well and I'm not rushing. And I can still be in time to get my boys from school and all of the things that I have to do as a mother. So what are you going to adjust this year to make sure that you are optimizing for self-care? What are you going to do this year, 2023, to ensure that you are optimizing for self-care? You know how much I appreciate you, my peoples, my colleagues. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, comment below. I'm in the comments with you. Have a great weekend.